Alright. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. Good evening. Caldestat, hello. One Drunk Man, hello. Zaid, hello, hello. Chillgam, Quappa. Lana, Snickrep, hello. How's it going? Futurebound, hello. How are you doing on this fine evening? I'm doing well, thank you. Aetherak. Soran, hi, you're up. Early? No, late. Knowing you, probably you're up late. You're up very late. Puff MTDs, thank you so much for the 5 months. Envilcius, hello. CVLM POV, hello. Killswitch, hi. Legendary alert. So simple, but People Jorts is the best. Lightning Keyboards fan 420. I was warned of your existence last week. Someone told me that you appeared on some other streamer's chat and they were like, whoa, who is this man's? Or non-mans, or you know, them mans, whoever you might be. Anyway, welcome. I hope you're blazing it tonight. I've been feeding my gacha addiction to Honkai and lost to RNG. Sounds like the usual gacha luck. Alright, friends, how are y'all doing? Kind Eye on hello. It's a 2021 account. Oh yeah, it seems like they've been around a little bit. It's some dedication. Maybe they changed their name recently, but the account was made a long time ago. So Mason, dinner yesterday was good. My friends and I, we went to. Actually, let me tell you guys what happened this past weekend. So just to kind of catch up with you all. Oh, Mr. Gondo, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Docker, by the way, what caps are those? This is a CRP Hebrew Blue from Hammerworks. Captain Mike, how are you? All right, so this past weekend, so this past Friday was actually my birthday, and so I am now officially 69 years old. No, I'm just kidding. I might be 420 years old. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was my birthday on this past Friday, and so I decided to take off for the weekend. Yeah, just to hang out with some friends and stuff. On Friday, I went out to see the Blue Man Group down here in New York City downtown, and that was fun. First time seeing Blue Man Group live. I had seen like videos of their performance and stuff, but yeah, and I had seen like a different kind of performance, but it was like basically like by them a long time ago. But yeah, first time seeing it here in New York City. It was really fun. So yeah, that was really nice. Blew your mind? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was really good. There are like volunteers from the audience and stuff, and that was really funny. They handled it really well, and like at first I thought like it was kind of like rigged. Like I thought like they had been pre-picked, or you know, they're like paid actors essentially. But no, I think it was actually like part of the audience, and it was really fun. It was really fun. I have that Roxy body pillow for you. Okay, buddy. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Anyway, how blue are they in person? Very blue. It's like this blue is not enough of a blue. It's bluer than this blue. So it was very, very blue. Very dark blue. I mean, not actually dark blue, like a very royal blue, but it's like so much paint. Hi, Poner. Thank you so much for the 26. How are you doing, dude? Surely it's rigged. I don't know. Anyway, so that was Friday, and then I just went to dessert. We just had like milk tea and cake, stuff like that. That was really yummy. That was good. And then on Saturday, so yesterday, I you know, just like chilled for a bit. Went out for some ramen. That was really yummy. Just had like, you know, classic shoyu ramen. And then yeah, just chill for a bit. And then in the afternoon we went to my friends and I went to watch the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson for the Batman. I think maybe people have different opinions about the movie, but I personally enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think the adaptation of this particular movie was pretty good. Like more backstory, more fleshed out story, I would say. For that's the Twilight dude. Yeah, that is the Twilight dude. He's also been like some other things like The Tenet and Lighthouse and a few other things, but his recent performances apparently have been very good. So it was really good. He was really good as the Batman. But yeah, more fleshed out backstory, kind of more, I would say more of a human side to both the Batman and the circumstances around Gotham City. I enjoyed it. I heard Robert Pattinson prepared for the role by farming artifacts in Genshin. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Do you make sure to enter the Yuck raffle? No, I have not. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. It's a lot more of a murder mystery, sort of detective sort of story. So it's like there's a lot of thriller, there's like a lot of suspense, a lot of stuff that kind of keeps you on edge the entirety of the movie, I would say. So that was really enjoyable. It's very different of a mood compared to the Christopher Nolan movies, so I personally recommend it. You know, if I had to rate it from like a rank of 1 to 10, I would still say it's a pretty, I mean, well, actually my ranking scale kind of varies for movies. Like if I say it's a 10, it's like it's a perfect movie, you know, it's like I wouldn't change anything about that movie. Perfect. 10. 9 is like excellent movie, it's like superb, you know. So like a movie like Parasite for me is like between 9 and 10. It's like there's almost nothing I would change about that movie. It's pretty much really good. It's almost perfect. Well, it's basically perfect. And then 8 is like very good. And then 7 is like good. Like I would watch it. I would pay for that movie. 6 is like average, right? It's like, oh, okay. It's like, all right. Maybe wouldn't watch it again, or like maybe wouldn't have paid to watch it. And then anything below 6 is like, okay. Maybe I probably wouldn't watch it like by paying to go to the theaters. I would say this Batman was between an 8 and a 9. It was really good. So I think it was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. That chase scene though, there were a lot of those scenes that where I had a lot of fun watching those. Robert Pattinson actually does a pretty good impression of a relatively young Bruce Wayne. Sort of parts of it sort of emo. Very funny though, very good. Personally, I think it was very appropriate. It was really good. Anyway, thoughts on the film Cats from 2019. I don't have any particular thoughts about that movie actually. I don't think I watched it. Also, Baby Rage 6 months. Thank you so much for the birthday wish and the 6 months. Thank you. Yeah, so pretty much a solid 8 and a half for the movie. It was really good. Oh, sorry, I don't know why this notification is going off. It's supposed to be on silent. There we go. Okay. And then after the movies, my friends and I went to Gyukaku for dinner. It's like Japanese barbecue. It's like a do-it-yourself barbecue place. So yeah. Oh, and I got some boba on the way back. Yeah, so Gyukaku was really good. You know, just got a big set menu, and that dinner was really good. And I got some gifts from my friends. I actually will show you here if I can. So one of the gifts that I got was ba-boom, a Google Pixel 6. I'm upgrading from a Google Pixel 3a. You can see how dirty the case is now. I have there's like a hairline crack over here. It's a mess of a phone now. So yeah, right now it's caseless, but I have a case arriving tomorrow. Like, it'll be all good. And then, you know, I have the Pixel stand over here, which is nice. And then my friends also got me some Pixel buds. This is the A series. I still haven't paired them to use, but I'm pretty excited to try these. I used to have the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, but I'm excited to try these out. So yeah. You just dropped a Q-tip in a bottle of lacquer thinner? Great. Sounds like you had a pretty sweet birthday weekend. Wait, Super Switch, you're back! You're back! You're back to your original. Anyway. Keycap wallpaper? Oh, yeah. I've had that wallpaper pretty much since it was like posted, shared, or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so pretty excited to try my your friends were like, nah, we need to get a hold of you. Yeah. I'm super grateful to my friends. They're friends that I met after I moved here to the city, and like we've been friends for like past like 5 years ish, and like they're just really nice people, and I'm so grateful to have them. And yeah, so that was my birthday weekend basically. Today I just kind of chilled, relaxed a bit and slept in, that kind of stuff. Came back home, and yeah, just chilled. So here we are today. So today we're going to be building a TGR Alice in polycarbonate. Wait, I was gone? What do you mean gone? I thought you had changed your name. Like username. I hope you're streaming past midnight. Oh, okay, no worries. I think it might go past midnight, considering that we're taking it a little slowly today. Alright, and here we have a box from Keycap, which I did already open just to make sure what it was. And I did want to show this before. Nope, still me? I mean, yeah. So I just wanted to sort of show you guys what I was sent. So we have a Keycap brass white keycap, and we have a nice Keycap brass black keycap. So these will be going to pre-order pretty soon, sent through Salvin. These are made by Salvin and enamel filled, and you know, by them, and then sent to Keycap, and then yeah. So there's a pre-order opening this coming week. Let me actually double check the exact time, date, whatever. Pretty sure that they just posted it on their Instagram. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of like show you a little preview. Opening between basically tomorrow, which is Pi Day actually, between tomorrow and for a whole month. So there will be a pre-order for a whole month for these keycaps. So actually, let's open them up. Oh, that one opened easily, but not this one. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's just take these out. The case. It's Pi Day today. What are you talking about? Oh, I mean, it's Pi Day for anyone on the other side of the world, or pretty much after, you know, at least 2 hours away. So, okay, so just put these away. So this is what they look like. So they look very nice. The enamel filling is actually very precise, very nicely done. Sorry about my ugly hand here, but it's really lovely. The brass is quite heavy, so you can expect this kind of packaging. It's a Salvin Artisan keycap, Keycap brass white, and then like there's a QR code that you can, like, you know, check the website or the Instagram, and then it's like a 3D printed box that basically holds the keycap in there. It's very nice. It's like a good way to package these, I think. But yeah, no, super nice brass. It's a solvent at the bottom, has a very nice cruciform stem. But yeah, this is what they look like. The machining on them, pretty much perfect. I don't see literally any defects. Like maybe that little dot down the middle is just to hold the keycap or whatever. But like this is pretty much like as perfect as it gets as far as the keycap is concerned. But yeah, I just wanted to show them off. Are they clear coated? Yes, probably. I don't think these patina. I think these have been coated. At least they don't seem like they are smudging from my fingers. So yeah, I do think these are coated. But yeah, so they open tomorrow for pre-order, and for a whole month you will have a chance to get either of these or both. And then there's going to be more colors announced. Maybe I'll get, you know, I'll have samples to show, maybe not, I'm not sure. And yeah, so the announcement will go tomorrow on the Keycode Instagram, you know, socials, and on their Discord as well, most likely. I think a patina one would be cool. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably do that. So you know, there is a few folks in the community who can do that now, and you can do it yourself too at home. But anyway, that's sort of what I just wanted to show briefly. Yeah. Alright, so, and this was the Palmetto we built last stream, which I've just had plugged in, and maybe I'll just leave this over here. Little cat. Right. Oh, peaches are low. 55 each, not bad. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Alright, here we have some black Durock stabs, I think. Okay, and we have our MX black switches. Some 205 here. So this particular build already had some prep done. I actually am not doing any soldering today because I already did the soldering. This PCB has been mil-maxed by yours truly. Kind of a tedious task if you know what mil-max is like. But yeah, mil-max PCB. Do you have a command for your keyboard inventory? I do not, and I do not plan on putting one. Just out of both laziness and just kind of like, I don't want to be annoyed about it. Alright, so here we have our PCB and plate. And here we have our case, which I actually had to unscrew at some point because I needed to take out the plate on the PCB. So here's our board. So all we had to do for today is actually just do the stabs and put the switches in and test it out, try it out, and that's pretty much it. It's very simple. I haven't actually tested the PCB outside of just like bare bones programming, but I can just double check that it still has, like, it's still fine. So let me actually do that. Don't remember, it was like a little while back now. Skipping my favorite part, JK. Okay, oh, okay, that seems to work. Actually, an easy way to test this now is I can just grab a switch here and actually place it in like in a particular position, right? And like press it. I'm pretty sure I can just do that. So maybe I'll test the R key here. Wait, oops. Is it in focus? Oh yeah, okay, maybe I didn't flash the firmware on this. So let me just check bootmapper client for a sec. Bootmapper client. Where's my keyboard flashing folder? Keyboards, bootmapper client, and open that. Download. Oh, okay, so I think I just need to make sure that this is working. so yeah, okay. I believe I just need to flash this. So so let's see. Let me check if this also has a VIA file, because I believe it does. It might have been ported already. Oh, whoops. I should put this one in here. And then we can just go from there. So let's just check that the PCB is all good to go, and just go from there. So can I use VIA and Alice? Wait, oops. TGR. Okay, so TGR Alice, QMK. Added TGR Alice keyboard support. That was a while back. Okay, so it's in the QMK directory, but it doesn't look like it was done for it was done for VIA. Okay, all right. I guess there's no VIA for this PCB, so I'm just gonna see if I can just get the standard boot mapper client thing going. Where was the firmware jumper here? Was it just escape? I think it might just be escape. Yeah, okay. Lacquer thinner works wonders to remove burnt flux. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. Also, Nephilim, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I mean, it identifies the PCB. Oh wait. Oh, maybe I just didn't. Okay. So I guess the PCB is working fine. All right. Oh yeah. No. PCB is working. It's already. I think it was just maybe not plugged properly. Okay. Great. Let's just double check the. Oh, it's just this cable doesn't work with. This cable doesn't work with boot mapper. Boot mapper is always a bit of a mixed bag for some reason. Sometimes, for some reason, boot mapper works with some cables, and some cables don't work with boot mapper. I mean, specifically just to identify it, which is a weird thing. But it's just how it goes. Oops. Any Dalco Extra winners? I didn't even know that was happening, but I guess some people might have entered already. Okay, so let me show you what boot mapper client actually looks like. Is it there? Alright, there it is. Alright, boot mapper client. So this is basically what the PCB layout is like. You can just like test this out if you like put toggle boot mapper here, and then you like go to like the different places here. So actually for today's build, let me double check the layout that I'm doing. Okay, and then split right shift, split backspace. Okay, so split backspace doesn't really say whether I want to do stepped or regular caps lock, so I'm assuming it's gonna be regular today. So I'll just do regular, and since it's mil max, it's very easy to change to the other one. Alright, so I'm gonna program this as, let's see, I normally will just put like, yeah, print screen's fine, and then maybe page up, page down here, and then there should be escape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think the rest should be fine, but I'll just test it. Why not? 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. that, and then, alright, so then, oh, it's already programmed to split backspace, it looks like. So that's cool. I'm not gonna, okay, I'll just skip that, that's fine. And then make shift, right shift, function, and then right control, right alt, space, Win key? Maybe I'll just put this as another FN key. Maybe FN is fine. Then space, alt, and then this is Win key. Okay, cool. And then left control on caps lock, which is nice. I think that's fine with me. Okay, FN layer. Now I just need to make sure my arrow keys are around. Okay, that's fine. And then maybe I'll put the HKV style stuff over here. Page up, page down, home, and delete. I think those are the basics. Maybe I'll just put in the caps lock on here. And then maybe for testing purposes we can put like num lock and scroll lock. Cool. Alright, so this doesn't have RGB, so I can just upload the layout. Click on upload, it does that, and then it's pretty much done. Okay. Okay, so we pretty much go in and do stabs right away. Go and do stabs, and then we can go ahead and build the rest. Is the Hidari worth? Isn't the Hidari the one that's like left-sided? For the layout? I mean, depends on whether you like the layout in the first place. I think that's the thing about the Hidari. It's like the layout might not be for you. Yeah, it's like a southpaw, so. We have left shift, left space, right space, and left and wait, am I missing? Oop, did I? Oh wait, here it is. Okay. Okay. All right, stabs. So should be quick. Just 4 stabs to use, especially easier. All right. Southpaw 65. I see. Yeah, I don't think I can get used to Southpaw in general though, so not for me. Tried it a few times and it doesn't seem to be my thing. Gimme police? Not even mine, so no. Even if it were mine, probably no. Cas-san. Hola Diego, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, Cas? Hola, hola. I wonder how much did the charity sale for the KLC for the police? I'm not sure. No idea. I think they're just gonna announce total amount for all of the different charities that were being done, but I don't think it's gonna be disclosed. I'm not sure if it will. Maybe the winner will. Who knows? Have you purchased the Brocaps mat? Yeah, I got the Hyperfuse and the Skeletor one. And ended up deciding that the Carbon one was not for me, and the Oblivion one I didn't really like too much either. And then I have a lot of grayscale ones, so I didn't get any of those. But it's pretty expensive. I have to say I'm not particularly thrilled about the price. And I'm pretty sure that I probably will stop buying dust masks in general for a while. Got Hyperfuse and Carbon one. Shipping increased linearly. Yeah, I mean it's by volumetric, so that makes sense. International is not cheap. I mean they're using DHL, and it's like these dust mats are really heavy. They're like 2 pounds each, right? So I can't say I'm surprised with that. Haven't bought a new dust mat since the Kiko Grove Meat one, personally. Content with it? That's good, yeah. I mean, yeah. For me, it's like I use it as backgrounds for stuff, or I just kind of like them, you know. It's not like... Sometimes I get some stuff to support some people and whatnot. Sometimes I give them away. But yeah, I mean, if I had like I do know which ones I like more, so it's like I know that I'll keep those. But yeah, I have a lot of them now, so I definitely try not to buy. Do you wipe down your desk mats regularly? I try not to be messy in the first place. I think that's the key thing about desk mats. It's like the first thing is you want to try your best not to be messy. So for example, when I'm eating, I just have tablecloths, like small tablecloths. That I just put on top of the desk mat before I like eat on top of it or something like that. Cause I eat at my desk pretty regularly, to be honest. It's not like I don't. And then you can machine wash your desk mats too, by the way. You can just put them in the washing machine with, like, you know, mild amount of detergent, and then just air dry. For air drying, I literally just put them between like 2 chairs. Like you just put 2 chairs next to each other, sort of, and then like hang them on top of that like part, the back part of it. So it like just air dries. Yeah, so just in general, it should be very easy to wash them. I mean, it generally, like, putting in the wash just washes off most like, you know, stains or whatever. I think for some like lube stains or something like that, like grease or fatty substances too, like oil and stuff, like sometimes that doesn't come off as easily. But generally speaking, I actually have had most like stains or any kind of like marks removed from the desk mats when I put it in the wash. So yeah, I don't regularly do that though. It's maybe like once every so often. Once I notice like there's a few desk mats that are kind of dirty, then I just do that. I just put a few. Document. No desk. Easy. Just type on. Just type on on the air, in the air, automatic input. Just think about it, bro. Think harder, and the letters will appear on the screen. Do you have the GMK tablecloth? No. Imagine if there were something like that. GMK, maybe Unikey branded tablecloth. Let's go. Direct from GMK Central in Germany. Anyone else eat their GMK trays this week? Yum, a healthy diet, I see. After every workout, I eat I blend a piece of GMK tray into my shake. A little starch with my protein. As pre-workout. I only use GMK socks. Hey, if you want socks, you should go to salvin.com and get socks there, because those socks are actually pretty comfy. If you ever get anything from Salvin, not a bad idea to get any of the apparel, because actually it's super comfy. The hoodie and the t-shirt and the socks, they're all really comfy. I mean, at least those are the ones I've tried. They're all pretty good. Light fried tray chips? Air fried. Blending and snorting GMK trays. Yum. Yes, of course. My favorite activity. Are GMK trays why your hair is so healthy? My hair is not that healthy, to be honest. I have so many white hair too, man. Although I think that's just genetic, but yeah. I heard GMK Dolce R5 GMK trays have more protein in them. Maybe. Boomer sets, more protein, easy. So much salt in the Monarchy Discord. Huh. We do be having white hairs out here. 959 is a cool car, indeed. Oh yeah, Mr. Chicagoan, just wanted to let you know that I got what you sent. So yeah, just wanted to confirm that with you. I didn't get a chance to DM you, so just letting you know here while you're because I know you're here. Yep. Can you ask JD to bless Dolce R5 in shipping? I don't want damn keys. JD doesn't even have to do anything for them to be blessed by the JD Ron Nono trio bless. The blessing of the Holy Trinity. JD, Ron, and Nono. Prage. But seriously, that whole rain thing with FedEx, pretty fucked, pretty shitty. Thanks for lightning, no problem. Could have been avoided if GMK shipped in simple bags. Partly true and partly not true. So even if you put it in bags and it's like I mean, if you still leave it out long enough in the rain, the moisture might seep in anyhow. But yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have trays to deal with. That's true. Could have shipped new boxes, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, right? It's like just the overall situation that sucks. That's, I mean, partly it has to do with the fact that trays are basically paper, like the stuff just gets wet and gets soggy. We were watching lightning in the living room on the TV today. What? Really now? I feel strange when you say that. It's like the, oh yeah, you're on TV now. Like everyone's watching you do stuff. I guess it's like the, because it's like the next level beyond the, you're on my second screen on my right here or on the left, you know, playing in the background while I'm doing work, or like while I'm like editing a video, or while I'm just like chilling out. But it's like on the TV for everybody else to see. Can't imagine what it must be like dealing with something like that at that scale. Oh, oof, no, horrible. Not even jealous. Extra large JD cam. Oh, that is true. Hey, Clackbait, how are you doing? Spent a good chunk of 2020 receiving water damage packages. Had a lot of stuff get ruined. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's horrible. Water damage is easily the one of the worst kinds of damages, right? Like it just ruins everything. Water in enough time, or just like enough water, like can just ruin everything. So many things. Like blunt trauma to things only goes so far, but moisture, that stuff just too much widespread damage, you know. Upgraded from a side monitor streamer. Do you feel weird hearing yourself when you have to look back on your VOD? This is why I don't look back on my VOD that often. I actually hate listening to my voice on mic. I don't like my mic voice at all. I feel like I sound annoying, like irritating. Like I have a higher pitched voice, or like just like an annoying voice on mic, and I hate it. I hate listening to it. It makes me physically cringe a bit. I'm like, ugh. Eek. Yoicks. Bruh, please. I'm telling you, dude. It's just being self-conscious of that. Yeah. TV is more of a spotlight than the hundreds of people watching you right now in their bedrooms on their computers. For some reason, yes. For some reason, yes. I think it's a communal aspect of a TV in a living room or in a room, just in general, that kind of makes me feel like there is a bit more of a spotlight. Yeah. It's like the random passersby in the living room can be like, "Huh, who's that? What's that?" I think that's what it is. Omnitype HQ battle looked like a 2013 GMK GB runner's house. Does that ring a bell? Maybe is that a like it's, or like the old SP sets that were shipped in bags and you had to sort them? Or I mean, like Hyperfuse was basically sorted in bags too, right? Oh my goodness. SA Penumbra. Goodness. Stream and chill? I guess that's, it's flattering. Frog TKL shipped today. Hype. Oh, very exciting. Do you know what you're building with? D9 Pirata? Do you know what you're gonna build your frog with? Let's see. Super Switch said, in my case, my local post office was so overwhelmed by the influx of packages that they had no room to store them. They just sat out in piles in the rain. Holy moly. Wait, did they not cover it with like tarps or something? Like they just kind of sat in the rain? That's the thing. It's like, if you're gonna put it outside, can't people? I mean, even with tarps, I know that things do get wet eventually and stuff because it just keeps raining and raining. But like, if it was out in the open without any kind of coverage, they use tarps, but this rain in the tropics powerful. Oh yeah, in the tropics when it rains, it also rains like sideways too. Yeah, it rains left to right. It doesn't rain up and that like that, like up to down. You know, it rains like sideways. Missed out on the Dalco Mini Extras. Please tell me Dalco isn't that great. I think the Dalco is okay. I mean, like, honestly, it's alright. It's a nice top mount. You know, nice. You can use it in O-ring or whatever. It's alright. But honestly, it's. Do you love the aesthetics? Maybe then is what makes it really worth it for you. Like, you love the aesthetics, like nothing else does that for you. Then sure. But there's a lot of keywords nowadays, and there's a lot of keywords that will have like similar features, where like in terms of mounting and in terms of like design elements. So I personally would not feel like you missed out on too much. It's hot, sure, but I actually did not like Dalco as much as I thought. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's a pretty cool design. But there's things that I actually don't like about it. One thing I don't like about the Dalco, for example, is the fact that there's those tiny screws for the. There's these like very, very small like M2, I think, screws on the stainless steel polished weight that you have to remove, and then you remove the weight, and then underneath are the screws for the case, right? I don't like that. Specifically, I don't like that in order to access the case, I depend on these tiny M2 screws. Why? Because M2 stuff can strip really easily. It's very easy to lose tiny screws like that. And also you're forced to touch that polished weight. The fact that I have to fiddle around, I mean, it's the same with the TGR JMV2 actually. That's definitely one of the things I think it's like inconvenient. It's the fact that you have to touch the Toblerone weight to like pull it all out, and then you can access the screws and then all that, right? It's inconvenient. But I think for the Dalco especially, like the M2 stuff, I was just like, oh man, that gets me a little nervous. It makes me feel like I might strip this at some point, or like the threads are gonna wear out eventually, and that's just inconvenient. GZ Prime says, I listen to narrators all day long. You do not have cringe voice, sure to be on your mind. We're here for you. Oh, thank you, dude. I didn't read the rest. Not just the keyboards, keep doing your thing. I appreciate it, man. Dax, bro, what's up? How you doing? Got Kale box whites, have been using them for a while. Sometimes they feel metallic. I don't know if that's called ping. Anything that can do to fix it. I don't know if it's common, if you will understand me. The metallic part might be what you hear from the spring, maybe like a spring crunch, maybe. Like, is it a sound, or if it's a feeling, it probably comes from the click bar. So Kale box switches have a mechanism for their clicking that depends on this metallic bar that sort of like snaps back into place as you press it. So that's what causes the click. So it could be just that metallic part kind of like snapping in a maybe like slightly different way that maybe makes it sound a little more metallic-y. So you could check that. I mean, you can open up the switches. Just one thing I would say is don't lube some of the parts that are doing the clicking mechanism, because if you do, you might actually kill the tactility of the switch. And if you do, basically it's a useless switch as far as a clicky switch is concerned. The one thing I don't like about it is the bump on strip. Yeah, I also don't like the bump on strip about the Dalco. Definitely something that should have been thought a little bit differently. IMO. The like rectangular boxy strip was definitely a bit of a bummer. It was also too long for some of them. So yeah. While I'm reluctant to build my K, it was held by 4 empty screws for the screwless design. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I personally don't feel great about M2 screws for case related stuff. M2.5 kind of like the bare minimum, you know? Sometimes M2 is fine for like, you know, the daughter board or something like that. But if it's like for the case, I don't know. It feels very risky. M3. Yeah. Those emotes are perfectly appropriate. I didn't lube them at all. Yeah, no, that it's fine not lubing them. I think it might just be some like the small variations in each switch. But if you did want to touch them up somehow, like you could always try maybe taking off the springs and lubing, just back lubing the springs with like a light oil, like a Krytox 105 or even like one of those, like, you know, like the Victorinox knife oil, like some of that can also help. Like just to get rid of a bit of the spring crunch, and then you can also do some of the sliding parts, but not the click bar. Don't lube the click bar or any part that the click bar is touching. If you do, you very likely kill the tactility of it. And then there's this like little rubber piece that sort of holds some parts together. That part can also come off when you take cable box switches apart, so just be sure to know what parts are in there. So like when you open switches, just be careful not to like let everything like sort of jump and spring out. What's the most complicated hardest board you've built? Complicated out of like just pure design. I feel like some of the split stuff that you have to do a lot of DIY for tends to be more complicated, like with acrylic cases or with like you know, they have like a rotary encoder and you have some SMD stuff to do, and there's like pro micros involved and connectors and whatnot. So because if some parts of that goes wrong, you actually like pretty much kill the functionality of the board. So I think, but for cases, there's not too much that has become really complicated. I mean, there's some screwless stuff that like just requires like kind of like TGR JMV2 though, even though it has a seam on the side, like it requires a lot of parts that you need to take off. But it's really just a matter of taking off parts from like with screws, right? So it's not that hard. I really think like the more DIY stuff in the scene, like the split keyboard scene, or like the 40 scene, where like there's a lot more like through hole or SMD stuff like mixing with each other, it tends to be a lot more complicated with like friction fit parts or something like that. Do you have a build service? Yeah, you just do exclamation commissions, and you can probably find the info about commissions, or you can check my website lightningkeywords.com. Is that a brass plate? It's copper. Wait, what's this? Dies of cringe. Soren added it by accident? Well, okay. Are you just waiting for it, Drua? Because that's not a good thing. Basically just asking for it, huh? I see. Just some entertainment, folks. Alright. These are just cherry. Oh no, these are Durock screw-ins. These are basically Durock V2s, but they're matte. They're like fully black instead of translucent black. I think these are sold by, was it Divinity or was it Dan Keeps? I forget, one of those. It was sold. I think it's Divinity sells these, if I recall. Fully black Durock V2 stabs. I just built with the same all black Durock stab. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty nice. These or the translucent ones, they're both very nice in my opinion. The Prime KV ones. I mean, of course I stock myself with Prime KV ones because like they are a sponsor of the channel, so. And I personally don't really have a qualm between the translucent and the smoky ones and the matte or the opaque ones. Maybe I won't try my luck today, saying it 2 times in a row. You can try your luck today. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a luck thing though. At that point, you're just asking for punishment. Oh man, I guess I probably don't need these little washers. Oh. Awesome. Slightly tighter plate. Okay, there we go. Oh, interesting. This caps lock or control key is fixed to stepped. TGR straight up forcing step caps lock. That's pretty goated. Look at this. Step caps lock is fixed. Just noticed. That's funny. Normally, for plates, I see fixed regular, but fixed stepped is rarer. OG style, I guess. The plate is a bit on the thick side for sure. Wait, oh, maybe is the film not all the way in? Maybe it's not fully closed. Fixed step. What a Sigma move, yeah. The way all things should be. Don't disagree with it. But yeah, apparently it's fixed step. Oh, I see. This plate is mighty thick. Like very rigid here. Is it though? Oh, okay. Maybe it's fine. These, oh, that seems okay. I don't know why, let me just put a few in then. Wouldn't expect anything less from the Great Rectangle. Yeah, Mr. Great Rectangle. Pretty goated choice here. IMO. Alright. Actually, maybe I'll just use a plate fork. Yeah, remove this. Oh, okay, that's, I think it's just, Diego, have you built a Hex 4B? If yes, do you like it? I have not built a Hex 4B, so I cannot tell you if I like it or not. Is this some tight plate though? I wish Mr. Yutzi would do some slightly more forgiving tolerances on his brass and copper plates. They tend to be really tight every time. Aluminum seems to be okay, but his brass and copper is always very not forgiving. It's just like no room for error. Okay, where's my plate fork? Copper is supposed to be a pretty soft metal, so is this plate infused with something else or just copper plated? Copper is a soft metal in terms of like it's a malleable and soft metal in terms of like if you're making like tubes, cables, wires, right? But it's not that soft in like this bulk. I mean, brass and copper are pretty similar in that sense. Are there any keyboards you loved every aspect of? I don't know, HKB? Opposite issue from polyethylene plates? Yeah, true. I mean, I really like my JMV2. I really like my Juby. Nothing to change about it, to be honest. Yeah, there's some boards I really like a lot of the aspects, like, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I think Juby is definitely one. Because I love the plateless mount on it, and the design itself is great. Like, I love the polished steel on the back, the XT columns, 60% basically when keyless. Ooh, so good. The cherry lip, all that's really cool. Nothing really I would change about it. Why is the white spacer tool needed for this build? Because the plate is very tight. So I'm just trying to keep the plate at the same distance so that the switches clip properly to the plate while I'm inserting them. Is the copper plate more of an aesthetic, I assume? Is there a sound difference? It will be very similar to brass. Copper and brass are pretty similar. So yeah, it would be like an aesthetic choice pretty much. Not the 84U. I actually prefer HKB over Real Force myself, through as far as the toper goes. Muzan KB says, "Hi, I'm new in the custom keyboard world. I would like to start with a budget TKL keyboard. I've been looking. I ended up thinking on buying a TechWare Phantom 87, put in some Aqua Ocean Blue switches with an Alex Speed Keycap set I found. I'm still not sure. Do you think is this a good start, or would you recommend something different? Sorry for such a long text." No problem. What's your budget? That's the first question, or you should always ask yourself, what's your budget? And then based on that budget, like, you could check what your choices are. But right now, to be like super honest with you, the kit that I would recommend is definitely the NK87. The NK87, if you're looking for a TKL specifically, I think it's a really good deal for the money, because it comes with everything that you need: switches, keycaps, case, cable, programmable PCB. Yeah. Oh, have a good night, one drunk man. Have a good one. Alright, let's test the stabs first. Where's my keycap bag? Here it is. There's no point in timing out one drunk man right now because you know he'll just go to sleep, so the timer ticks then. The timer should start ticking when he's online. So maybe... Do you build custom keyboards for viewers? Yeah, I build custom keyboards for... I mean, yeah, sure, viewers, I guess, but for people who, yeah, commission. So it's a build service, yeah. You can just submit a form and, yeah, I build custom stuff for, I mean, mostly, for the most part, people send the boards to me and the parts, and I just assemble them together. That's pretty much what you need to do if you're getting a board built by me. He builds them all for himself. How do I commission? Exclamation commissions or lightningkeyboards.com. You can check out. There's a commissions page that you should probably read in full, and you'll understand what you need to do. But like, I don't like source parts for you. I can't do that. I don't have the time to do that. I can in special circumstances, but it definitely would cost a lot more. So yeah. Alright. Let's test this first. Nice. No rattle. Okay. Diego, do you think there will be a Clack Happens 4/1 2022? No, I don't think so. To be quite honest, I don't think so. Do you mean the Royal Clutch RK87? No. Novelkeys NK87. Novelkeys.com. If you look, there's the NK87. There's some that are in stock, and then there's some that are there's pre-orders for them too. What switches are the best for gaming? All switches can be really good for gaming. Depends on how you're used to them. But if you really want to get like a short actuation switch, you can always choose like a speed switch. But honestly, it doesn't make you better at gaming. So you can use any switch and can be good. So it doesn't really matter. Best switch is the one you're comfortable with? Yeah, exactly. Man, that keycap's tight. Must be brand new. My benchmark for if a Switch is good for gaming is if an OSU player can mash it without complaining about chattering or double presses. That's kind of valid actually, because it is about the longevity of a Switch sometimes, because they need to sort of, you know, survive the stress that they have to undergo, I guess. So sure, yeah, Cherry and Gateron tend to be pretty well rated as far as that's concerned. I mean, most Switches should be, but you never know with some of the newer stuff. So yeah, I think that's valid. That's a valid viewpoint, I think. I mean, most people don't really use their keyboards for that long, but I mean, there are cases when you just buy one keyboard and use it for a very, very, very long time, and you know that has to stand the test of time. Mr. Diego, any tips to perfectly align a JV2 mount plate? I can never align me and my OCD's killing. What do you mean? What do you mean perfectly align, and what do you mean you can't do it? Isn't it just a top mount? Doesn't it just, like, can't you just untighten the screw slightly and move it until you're at the right place? Like, starting with one corner or one part is gonna really help, right? What do you mean by that? Oh my god. Okay, this is I would like to try the NK87. I'm not from the US, so I'm trying to find I can find in Amazon or AliExpress. I see, so if you're in Asia, huh? Let me think about it. Something that you could find easily on Amazon right now. And it has to be custom, so something pre-built doesn't, like, if something pre-built doesn't work for you, then let me think. I mean, if you want something pre-built, you can always just try like a Leopold, and you can technically just try modding it. But if you want to build it yourself, then I personally am not too experienced. But I mean, I know that Miss Stray Chroma, she also streams on Twitch. She also builds keyboards and whatnot. She uses an Idlebow 80, and she's like very enthusiastic about it. South America. Let me see. Keychron should be good too? Yeah, Keychron's not a bad option as well. In that realm. Their shipping is like $30 worldwide. I guess that's not terrible. Yeah. Nuclear Nachos, how's it going? I'm doing alright. You know, doing fine. Ooh, wait a second. I'm a little nervous about this. That pen is straight, so it should just go in. If they were in Asia, I'd imagine they could find some good stuff from Taobao or AliExpress. Yeah. True. Hopefully can get some sleep tonight, unlike last night. I see. I mean, if you want to get good sleep, you should, you know, get off, have less screen time. Screen time is the problem, probably. Like, too much blue light. And yeah, just overall having too much screen time is just gonna keep you awake. Daylight savings messing me up? Really? Just a 1 hour difference? Really? I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it also happens between Saturday and Sunday, so it's like not as bad. I mean, IMO anyway. I just woke up at 4 AM and was sweating because I threw another blanket on. Oh. I see. Yeah, the weather's been a little bit iffy these days. Got cold again. Daylight savings was nice because somebody was coming over at 11, woke up at 10 thinking it was 9. Oh, rip. I see now. Oh, Zerp. How you doing, buddy? Been a while. What you up to these days? Now I get 1 hour less of sleep. You already got 1 hour less of sleep. So now it should be normal. Right? Didn't it already change? Thoughts on the Matrix 8X V3.0? Looks nice. I personally am not getting one, but that's just because I already have a lot of other boards, and I personally don't identify, like, I don't really like the design as much personally, but like the, you know, like the way the look of the board isn't for me. But I mean, I know a lot of people who are getting it, and they're pretty excited about it. So, I mean, Matrix has been making a lot of boards, or like has made a lot of keyboards. I personally don't really feel like it's too risky to get a Matrix keyboard. I mean, they're nice in their own fashion, like in their own ways. So can't really say much bad things about them. I mean, I know that there's some that like maybe sound a bit differently or whatever, but I think the overall quality of the keyboard itself is pretty good. Diego, what computer do you have? I think I have a PC part list, right? Exclamation PC parts list, I think, should pick it up. So there should be a command, I think, pretty sure. Or is it PC parts list or part list? I'm actually not sure. Not specs. Pretty sure it's not specs. PC part picker, thank you. My bad. Maybe I should add those as aliases. Oop, this thing is bending. Dong Blaster's pics of the Akron meetup turned out nice. I mean, he takes great photos, so I'm not surprised at all. He takes fantastic photos. I'm still holding out for a particular EVGA or reference to 3080? Huh, really? I can't bother with that. Waiting and that kind of stuff. Let's just go with whatever is available, dude. Seems like such a waste of time otherwise. Even if it's free 300 more, I don't know. I personally think time is money. If 300 means I'm gonna get it like 6 months earlier, yeah, sure, I'll just pay the 300. I just bought a pre-built? Yeah. Like sometimes it's just not worth the whole waiting and the whole trying to find things and putting them all together, and yeah, it's just too much work. Also, Mr. Onitype, hello. Up late today. Gave up and got a 1080 Ti. Oh, nice. Okay, this putting in switch is getting easier now because there's like quite a few in. I'm considering saving up for a hardline lube. Damn. The Best Buy restocks stay up for about 20 minutes now. Yeah. Like cards are staying up for longer now for the restocks, which is kind of nice. Lots of folks that I know who eventually got there from like Newegg Shuffle or like other restocks elsewhere. So yeah, the card situation definitely has gotten a lot better. Maxi, hola. D Gentrifier, hello. Hola. How are you? You do need the Best Buy 200 a year thing to buy the reference GPUs? Huh. I see. Oh, I did hear about that, yeah. Early access, basically, huh? Ended up with the 80 Ti for $50 more than I sold the 70 Ti for. Wow, that's a steal. That's a great upgrade. Wait like 2 years trying to get a GPU, decide to just buy a preview for the same price the graphic cards were selling for? Yeah, I know you got like a case and everything. I remember you were like looking for parts. Yeah, no, it kind of sucks, to be honest. The whole hunt, search. It's like you have to be patient, and at one point you just need it for work or whatever. Yeah, just get a pre-built if it works. I want a PC. Saving for a PC, I guess, but want keyboards. I can make more money if I have a PC. I mean, you can save for both eventually. You just have to set goals for yourself. Set a budget and goals and just do that. You can have both eventually. Not a rush. I mean, I feel like PC probably comes first because that's what you use all the time. Whereas like keyboards, like, you know, just the input device later on. You can just upgrade later. Just have to have it to stream. It was no longer fun anymore and was needed. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I saw you were trying to test the stream, right? How did that go? Do you need help with anything? Oh, and what are you streaming now? What are you guys gonna stream? That's pretty exciting. Is there any fun activities or specific thoughts that you had for that? Is it like product related? Design related, or I don't know. The VOD is effed. Test went great actually besides the VOD. I mean, that's fine. The VOD situation, I think the first couple of times that you do that, it's like weird, and then once you set it up, it'll be fine, I think. Yeah, but that's why it's a test, right? So good. That's good. That's awesome. Is this the auction police? No, this is a client, so this is somebody else. This is like maybe like the 5th or 6th police that I think I've built now. Just people sending them to build, that's all. This one is a little difficult because it's right in the middle. Ah, there we go. You got a lot of these? Yeah, no. For some reason, it just kind of happened. It was kind of random in a way. So I think the like the influx of boards, it just kind of varies. Sometimes I get very specific ones a lot more. Like for a while, I got a bunch of Iron 180s when the extras dropped, and people got those. Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, it just varies. Thought it would be fun to just hang with people, show off products doing development, giveaways, Pokemon stuff, just having fun. Really, that's good, dude. I mean, I feel like injecting a bit more of the fun element in your work, like especially like with the streams and whatnot, it's gonna be so much better. Like you're like kind of like the quality of life improvement, right? Because like you'll actually have something to look forward to, I guess. It's like the, oh, today kind of sucked packing orders and dealing with people, but at least I have later tonight to look forward to and just kind of wind down, do something fun. I don't know, at least that's how I feel about streaming personally. It's like that I look forward to it because it's a way to wind down and just relax a bit. Like I'm building stuff and whatnot, but it is something different, right, from your daily. That's the best part, I think. Been getting burned out doing this so much. Yeah. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad that you're finding something like that too as an outlet. Yeah. It's the little things, you know? They don't think of it that way before, because I mean, like in a way, like I do have people's money on my hands, and you know, like if I screw it up or if like something goes wrong, but like, you know, once you do it for a bit, like it's not like that anymore and it starts becoming more fun. Chat, are O-rings usually UNA material? Gotta source some O-rings. Actually not sure. How do I know when my MX Blacks are broken in enough? Whenever you feel like they're smooth for you, stock, I think that's okay. Because, I mean, what you can do is you can just take one and lube it as a test. If you have a few extras, if you can afford a few extras, just take one of those switches and lube it and see if you're satisfied with the result. If that is the case, then you don't need to break them in any further. You know, just do that. But yeah, I mean, pretty much it's whenever you're satisfied with it, it's when you should stop. So you do need to test periodically, or at least you probably should. And then you can figure out, like, for later, like a benchmark for yourself. Like this is the point at which I feel okay about switches being broken in, if you're using like the machine or whatever. I personally don't really care too much. I think eventually just like you start typing on these boards and then you kind of, yeah, either embrace the scratch / like you actually stop telling the difference as much. And in other cases, it just doesn't bother you. Like it just is smooth enough actually, and it's fine. Yeah, you just get used to it, I think, like as far as the audible side goes. The auditory side, rather. Here. I'm also just really smooth nowadays. Yeah, I think so too. I think in general they're pretty smooth. Like the differences are pretty small. But I mean, I do think that the hobby lends itself to attracting a lot of people who are very particular about their preferences, especially because there is such a large degree of customizability. Kind of lends itself to attracting people who are gonna have very specific preferences, and they get a little like annoyed about not having it their way. That kind of stuff that happens a lot. At least I can tell you, at least from the builder's perspective here, that I've had people who are very, very specific, very, very particular about their choices, and I get it. You want it to be the right thing for you, so. But sometimes you just gotta loosen up a bit and just enjoy. There's a lot of good stuff already. I think the whole idea of like the perfect thing is a bit overrated in a way. It's hard to find, hard to get. Okay, this last one. All right, nice. All right, let me just double check that everything's kind of lined up, and then I'll just go ahead and test it. But it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like I have any bent pins. Actually, I'm not sure about this one. This one might have a bent pin, but I'm not too sure. Is it? Oh, never mind. It's just the way it looks. This one's not all the way in, it appears. Okay, it looks good to me. So let me just plug it in and test it, and we can go from there. Okay. Do you like the TGR Alice or the Police better? I think they're just pretty much the same. I mean, it depends on whether you like polycarb case a lot more or not. But I mean, I like both. They have different. There's like, you know, it's just sometimes polycarb cases are pretty nice. Sometimes they have a very specific sound to them, and yeah, aluminum's nice too. I think personally I like the aluminum one a little better because I do have a preference for aluminum cases just in general. But that said, I am totally fine with polycarb cases too. Nice. Oh, I think I forgot to program the F row here, huh? How durable are PC cases in your experience? Oh, they're pretty durable. I mean, as long as you're not like dropping them on the floor. Which, even aluminum cases, if you do that, they'll dent or whatever. So yeah. I think they're pretty durable. I mean, like, it's kind of, like, you could scratch things up or whatever if you're not careful, but it's not very easy. It's not easy. Like, you just have to be very blunt and kind of, like, careless with it if you, like, accidentally would do that, you know? Alright, let me just program the F row. I actually totally forgot that I hadn't. So F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, What about mixed top, bottom like the Praxis? Oh, they're nice. I think mixed looks sick. I think mixed is nice if you want to have like that polycarb bottom for the diffuser. And then if you want to do like, yeah, I think that's a good combo. If you want to keep like the RGB diffusion stuff at the same time as having something like aluminum feeling at the top. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fine combo. Do you like the dollars? Yeah, it was pretty fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was like, I mean, I really enjoyed it because it was like, you know, I had the dolphin elements and the Alice elements like in one board. I thought that was really cool. I realized that the tolerances for the TGR Alice, the police specifically, because of the polycarb, it's very tight. So you just need to be like a little careful. Actually, I think I just need to like use a bit of leverage here. Makes me a little nervous, but it's just the way it is here. Alright, there. Okay. Alright. Just need to take these now off. But yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty good. You should always lift the keyboard when you want to move it, then push it aside. Oh yeah, I mean, like, so there's some boards that, like, for example, don't have side handles, like they don't have like a way to grab the board from the sides, and they, like, if you have like a brass weight or something like that, they end up being really heavy. So those you definitely want to like use two arms to lift them up, and then basically you know, move it around on your desk, like especially if you don't have like a desk pad, or even if you do, like you might have like stuff underneath that, you know, it could like have like a you know, harsh interaction with. Then if that's the case, then you should, you know, you should definitely be careful. Yeah. How fragile is polycarb? It's not super fragile. Like, I would say like it is fairly soft. Like, I mean, it will scratch if you put a metal tool to it. Obviously, if you drop it, obviously that's a problem. But like, if you just mildly pass it with like your fingers or something, like it's not gonna, like nothing's gonna happen. I mean, snapping in half, I mean, you probably, as long as you're not like actually like doing like pressing like this or something, or like doing this, right? It shouldn't be a problem. Like, I think that's kind of extreme. Like, you're obviously using quite a bit of force by the time something like that happens. Cracking, it can crack for sure. So sometimes polycarb tends to crack with like around screw holes sometimes, because of the way like the tap was done, and like it's like, you know, there's not much material there, but it's not like frequent. Okay. Sharp fingernails might though? Yeah, if you have sharp fingernails, then yeah, of course you want to be a little bit careful. Yeah, so I mean, like any sharp object in general, like can cause problems if you're like accidentally swipe it very hard. But yeah, like if it's a very gentle or like fairly gentle pass, I don't think there's a problem with it. But yeah, metallic tools are probably going to scratch, and it is possible to buff out scratches, as T-Ran is saying. Like, you can just use a little bit of like buffing like sandpaper, like it's basically like a kind of sandpaper, or like those like sponges that you can use for buffing plastics, like the ones that Norbauer has recommended for his polycarb cases. Those are pretty good too. Those are pretty much like for that purpose, and you can use like different grits to basically achieve that. So that will work as well. So yeah. I'm not sure about dyed PC. Well, I mean, it should be the same. The only difference is that dyed PC just has, well, color. So the color could actually help hide any defects, possibly, a little better compared to clear. But yeah, not entirely sure. But yeah, Norbar's video is pretty informative about that, I think. Like, he kind of goes through it step by step, I think, so I thought it was pretty good. Doesn't dyed polycarb's color get lighter the thinner it is? I don't know. I don't think I even can answer that question because I just genuinely don't know about dyeing polycarb specifically. It's not like I've done it or I've seen people do it like in their homes or like in a project, so I don't know. You might want to ask like someone who actually has done it or is an expert about it. Someone who actually has tried it, possibly, you know. Alright, so you don't want to tighten the screws too much. Just finger tight is enough for this. Yeah. I personally am not the kind to just trust anyone's opinion very easily, just because it's like there's a lot of misinformation. Alright, friends. We're done building. What are we putting on today? I actually don't know. Haven't thought about it. Let's see. Let me see what we could do. Like, I actually have GMK Pono that I haven't tried, and it's like maybe like the copper kind of matches that tone. Like it's gonna be a bit heavier contrast for the set. I mean, for the tone of the case, but might be okay. I don't know. I also have like, I mean, you know, beige and any spacebar for Pono Veil. It's N9 bars, right? Let me actually check what I got for Pono. GMK Pono. So it's N9, so I probably should have yeah, I probably should have space keys, like from OG Space Keys. I should have N9 bars. So yeah, I can do that. Does Pono come with a double B? Oh, it does. Oh, sick. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so these are the novelties, I think. It's nice to see extras for GMK sets not selling out in seconds. Isn't it so nice? I mean, I find it pretty funny that a lot of people are kind of like, oh my god, extras didn't sell out, so it must be a bad set, or Or like, you know, back then when we didn't have extras, like people are like, oh yeah, like there's never anything in stock, and now that things are in stock, it's like oh, it's so expensive, or you know, oh god, the vendors marked it up, oh my god. I mean, the retail price is that extras pricing. You know, that's the MSRP of the set. The pre-order price is just like a benefit if you like happen to have been part of the pre-order, you know? It's like a freebie. But I don't think that the perspective that the that the pre-order price should be the extras pricing is fair for the vendors, especially if they're putting in all that towards stocking the set. So yeah, I mean, oh, wait a sec, whoops. Pono looks super good on this. It looks nice, right? Something about the copper tone and the tone of the alphas, the actual like the soft pink, looks really nice on this right now. It's like it's looking really nice. Provide somewhat of a relief if you missed out on the group buy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, like some of the hyped group buy or like the GMK sets, like, I don't know, Mecha 01 like was pretty hyped, right? Because, you know, anime inspired things. And then yeah, so that's understandable, but I mean, there really is a lot. I mean, it's so nice just to have sets in stock, honestly. We live in different times, basically. If the set grows on you afterwards and it's in stock, that's such a huge relief, isn't it? Like if you actually are like, oh shoot, like I didn't buy this on group buy because I didn't like it at all, but then you've seen it around and like it kind of grows on you and it's actually in stock. That's sick. It's a nice feeling. Which I actually did do with like Hammerhead. Hammerhead was one of those sets that I was like, eh, and then I got it like in stock later on, which was like pretty nice. Okay, wait, I'm missing an M. Oh, here. Alright, let me get some space keys. OG space keys. I don't know where I put them, so I think it should be over there in my box. Alright, let's see what novelties I got here. Some cute ones. Oh, I like this one. Let's put the caps lock one. And the enter one, I think it's kind of cute. Maybe these are pretty cute. Let's see, because these don't apply because they're not the right size. Blip, blim. I think this is kind of already nice though. Oh, maybe I'll do one key here. Meow. Oh, let's do meow. Meow. All right, and then the rest I'm gonna see if I have artisans for it. If I don't, then I'll use the novelties. And then let me go get the space keys. Linda, hello. Okay. Alright, so N9 keys. Oh wait, this isn't it. Hold on. Wait, it's OG Spacey's R2 actually. Sorry about that. Hey, okay. How about the cat face for the escape? Okay, sure. We can do that one instead. Cat face. We can put the meow on the other side maybe. And then put the artisans on the cluster. How about that? So we put the meow here. Put the cat symbol here. And then use artisans maybe to fill out the rest. Okay, so I think this is N9, so let's see. Okay, alright, and then pick some artisans here. Alright, looks good. These look great. I really like Pono on this. Actually, the pink really goes nicely with this frosted polycarb plus copper. It looks just right. I do have the Pono, I guess this was Rama cap that we can also use, but it is a bit darker. It's like closer to black. And then I also have some artisans that I can use, but let's see what we have here. Okay. So let's see, something dark grayish or even on the browner side is okay, I think. We could use this bongo. Kinda, it's not a match, but it's pretty good. And it's like a cat, so it kinda fits the theme. Something grayish or even blackish. Reddish even? Well, this one kind of looks nice. This Cthulhu. It's like a nice dark tone to it. And ooh, actually this stump kind of looks nice. You guys know this sculpt is a stump V2, stump 2 from Brocaps. I'm gonna put the little stumpy boy too. All right, let's do that. Let's do a bongo cat, this Cthulhu, and this stump boy facing the front. Sick. All right, let's do that. Let's run with it. All right. Oh, the Nezuko LPs were super cool. Yeah, those were commissioned too, though, so pretty expensive actually. Commission caps are more expensive. Are there any newer Artisan sculpts that I'm fond of? Yeah. Well, there's newer sculpts. You know, Level Caps. Level Caps is doing this new sculpt called the Squatch. That's really good. Actually, I think I have one here. Is it here? Do I have? I mean, and there's also the Frank by Dalifu, but it just got retired as a sculpt actually. The nest egg that we had last time was really nice. Let me see if I can find the Squatch. Huh. Oh, here. Yeah, these are some sculpts that I actually really like recently. I mean, this is the Nightcap sculpt, which is basically the egg head, but kind of reduced in height. These are some nice. So this is the Squash by Level Caps. Pretty cool. That's the Frank by Dolly Food Caps, and that's a Nest Egg by Night Caps. But yeah, these are nice. There's some other sculpts here and there that I like. Like there are these two. This is by Just Her Ho, Mr. Justin. This is called oh shoot, I forgot. Oh, Glutton, Mr. Glutton, something like that. But it's like kind of like an otter, very cute. Can you explain this squash sculpt to me? It's like a Bigfoot, kind of like Bigfoot Yeti sort of thing, kind of coming out of this like place. It's like a monster, but it's pretty neat. It's very nicely sculpted. And this is the Beluga, the Darth Beluga by Mr. Johanski from Alpha Keycaps. Pretty nice, very nice sculpt, very cleanly done too. Definitely a fan, very nice. Anyway, yeah, these are some of the newer stuff that I've seen that are pretty good. Alright, let's give this one a try. This keyboard, finally built. Alright, GMK Pono, let's go. This looks nice. This looks really nice. I actually think GMK Pono is looking great on this polycarb. I actually did not think that would be the case, but it does look very nice. So pretty surprised in a good way. Okay, let's try typing on this, I guess. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that, but okay. Typing. All right, friends. So what do you think would look bad, Diego? I don't know. I just wasn't sure about the contrast of the dark gray with the case, but I think the copper really brings it out because it kind of goes with the pink of the Pono colorway. Yeah, I think that's the good stuff. All right. Well, anyway, so we have our TGR Alice. Are the spacebars from Pono too? No, it's from OG Space Keys Round 2 that just shipped recently from Heine Bush. Okay. Set up the mic here for typing. Okay. Alright. Alright, y'all. We ready? We have a good old MX Black build on copper today. This is a Milmax PCB actually, but it doesn't really matter. It's basically the same as soldered. There's a TGR Alice polycarbonate. You've seen it before. If you haven't, well, here it is. There's a copper plate, copper full plate on, yeah, in this polycarbonate case. And these are MX Black loop with 205 grade 0. Pretty classic with some TX films and some lighter springs. What would you call this keyboard layout? It's very unique. Okay, Reborn. Okay, buddy. Alright, here we go. Bend. Oh, split backspace, I forget. Okay. sounds good. I think it sounds good. It definitely is very these are pretty new switches, so definitely need some break-in period. But that said, I think it sounds nice. I personally really like the space key here. But you can listen to the mods, and maybe I can do another typing, and then we can talk about it. Right here, the mods. When was this board released? Technically, the TGR Alice was released quite a long time ago, so the design hasn't changed since then. But it was made in polycarbonate maybe in the past couple of years. So there it is. There are the mods. Is there a big difference in sound between Alu and PC case Alice? There is going to be a difference. Yeah, PC tends to sound a little bit different. I can't really explain if it's necessarily deeper or like brighter or whatever, but also depends on your plate, that kind of stuff. But yeah, they do sound different. Like if you have like a same build in a polycarb case and the same build in an aluminum case, they definitely are different. I mean, one of them is heavier than the other, denser than the other, that kind of stuff. And plastics behave completely differently from metals, so yeah, it's gonna sound different. Yeah, naturally. Yeah. What are you going to do for another 15 minutes? It's okay. I mean, we have time. I have other things that I can do, so it's not a big deal. But yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think? Actually, let's do one more typing test, and we can move from that. Do you have to stream until 11? Well, Ava wants to apparently sub right away, or like for the sub refresh. So, but it's okay. All right, let's try this again. And there it is. The spacebars are doing it? Yeah, I think the spacebars really do this. Really nice sound on the spacebars in this poly case. Alright. It does sound pretty nice. Okay. So yeah, this is GMK Pono. Whoops. Alright, so let me show off the board up close. Chocolate cake or vanilla cake? Easy choice. Chocolate. Right away. Tres leches chocolate. How about that? Make it good. Tres leches plus chocolate. That's the good shit. That's my favorite cake ever. Tres leches chocolate cake. My favorite. Slap me with it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chocolate or vanilla ice cream? Okay, for ice cream, I do pick vanilla ice cream. I do pick vanilla ice cream. But if you ask me a different ice cream flavor, like coffee ice cream, I pick coffee. But vanilla ice cream versus chocolate, I prefer vanilla. But for cake, I do prefer chocolate. Carrot cake is good. But there's something about chocolate cake. Are you ready for Pie Day? It is almost Pie Day indeed. Alright. You better get some pizza tomorrow? Man, I got pizza this weekend, so maybe though. We'll see. If I pass by the pizza place, maybe I'll grab some pizza. Vanilla ice cream over chocolate? Yeah. Tomorrow is Pie Day, the 3.14, 1592, something like that. I don't know more digits than those, the first 6. So. Should I get Pono? Yes, do it. I'm just trying to enable you, but why not? It's a nice set. I mean, you can see it right here. Actually, do you think this is too dark? I think it's okay, but maybe if you find it a little too dark, I can brighten it up a little for you. So yeah, take a look. This is GMK Pono on this polycarb Alice. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Looks really nice. 7-layer ganache cake. Yeah. Yeah, no. This is looking quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah, I think the pink and the copper really tie together. It's that overlapping tone between the two. And look at these artisans. Pretty cute too. Would you say you're a big artisan collector? Yeah, probably. Artisan towards kill time? We can do more productive things to kill time. Don't worry about that. But I actually do have to head off like a little bit past midnight. So, yeah. But you know, we can kill a little bit of time. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off the back of this board, but here's the back. TGR Alice, and it says police on one side, but it's just a big old copper weight. Where do you get the cat artisan? Oh, it's from Hello Caps. They're an artisan maker. They do raffles every so often. I mean, not lately, but they normally do, or did, and then they probably will resume sometime soon. I don't know when, but yeah. I'm surprised you hesitated answering that question. I kind of don't like I don't like the showing off aspect of anything like that. It's just not my thing, not my vibe. This board is also on auction for the RMM Charity weight. Yeah. Are Alice and Jane weights interchangeable? What? Really? I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Are they? If they are, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. I don't think so, but who knows? I bought an NK87 Alu today. Ooh, congrats. Very nice. Do you get one of the newer ones, the milkshake ones, or dark shake ones, or do you get like an in-stock one? Let me see. Diego, I finally tried Topper and I think I'm in love. Oh, garlic. Are you now? Are you? That's good. That's cool. What do you try? What do you try? A Leopold, a Real Force, an HKB? What was it? In stock, nice. Oh, Scheme Condones. I hope you enjoy the NK87. It's a pretty solid board. It's actually really nice. Me too. Just got a Real Force myself. Oh, yo, let's go. Yo, people embracing and becoming one with the cup rubber. Very good. Very good. HKB Hybrid Pro, even the stock. Oh yeah, even the stock on the new HKBs is really good. It's pretty solid. Yeah, I would use the HKB stock these days now. Like before, when the Pro 2 was out, can't use it stock. The rattle is so bad on the stabs. But right nowadays they ship with, like the stabs are pretty decent. Like, yeah, sometimes the space are slightly off, but it's not a huge deal. It's not as bad as it used to be. Right now the HKBs are so solid. Good feeling of oneness with cup rubber. Sell me a Topper, Diego. I already sold a lot of my Topper stuff that was like extra. Yeah. Except the right shift, nothing wobbles and the feeling's so amazing. Dude, I'm glad you like it. I mean, it's solid. And later on, if you want to mod it or whatever, like I do have a video out, you know, like the build stream that I did with the HKB that you can also look at if you want to mod it yourself. It's not actually, it's not hard. You can do it yourself. It's actually not that hard. And that'll change. Lube Topper is a whole different experience too. If you like stock right now, then you try Lube and it's really good too. It's a different experience. Diego, just curious, but do blank Real Force sets exist? I do think they exist, but I don't think we've seen one in so many years. So you might as well say they don't currently exist, but they did exist. True. Like, I think in terms of serial number, they should exist, but I don't think we've just seen one around in like ever, like I mean recently. So yeah, time to give up my hopes and dreams, I guess. Yeah, for blank blue, yeah, I think it's not a very easy thing to find. And even if you did, there would be someone else bidding it up, basically, if they were like public listing. Build a 2022 Noxer, you won't. I did build an XRF one time. I haven't gotten an EV yet. But yeah, we'll do the lubing in like 3 or 6 months of trying. Yeah, dude, that's a good choice. What does lubing do to Topper? I mean, it just makes it sound different. Because lubing changes the way you're lubing the plastic. You're lubing the plastic housing. So basically, in Topper, do I have a? So in Topper, basically, there's this like each individual switch is like contained in like this like slider area. There's like these like two like slider areas that you can lube, and you basically like lube this section here. They're like the sliders look like kind of like they have like these little legs, kind of like they just go into, and they're like a big tube, and they kind of like, you know, they like, you know, the keycap is more like, the keycap kind of sits like this. Like this is upside down right now. This is upside down. This is upside down. But the plate has these like little slider areas where like these little legs go into, and you basically lube that, and it changes the feeling. But you're not lubing the slider itself, the stem itself. Are you majoring in art? No, I suck at art. I suck at drawing. But yeah, this is the keycap, and that's the slider. I suck at drawing. What lube is good for this? I prefer, my lube of choice for Topper is 3204. Tribosis 3204. That's probably my favorite out of all the ones I've tried. The drawing is kind of good. I mean, just trying to simplify it here. Trying to simplify it. But yeah. You tried GS2 and Topiary? No, not yet actually. That's actually something that I was maybe thinking about, but I haven't tried it. I actually think I need to buy GS2. I think I got GS2 once from a client, but I had to give it back, so I don't have GS2 on me. I think I have GS1 only right now. Yeah, so I need to try GS2. I want the drawing next with my next sticker. All right. So my favorite taco fillings. Tacos. My favorite taco fillings are, number one is tripe or tripa. You gotta have them nice and crispy. Crispy. Golden. You know, like golden crispy. Yum. 2, al pastor. No! I like lengua. Oh, it's between those two, but okay. I'll say lengua. Lengua is tongue meat. Beef tongue meat. And then number 3 is al pastor, for sure. Those are my top three fillings of all time. These 3 are the best. Everything is increasing except for wages. Damn, that's a mood. Hey, yin yangin. Hello, howdy. I'm gonna head out for dinner. See ya. Garlic, have a good one. Should I join PLX keyboard pre-order today? Why not? Do you like how it looks? Do you like how it seems to type? Do you like what you see? Then why not? Do you have the money? Can you afford it? Then yes. Campechanos, I mean, okay. HM Trophy, Campechanos are like cheating though. Campechanos are cheating. So the thing about Campechanos, right? Campechanos basically mix 2 different meats. So normally the best, like one of the best Campechano combo is gonna be chorizo and suadero. Equals Campechano. But it's basically cheating. Because how's that cheating? Well, first of all, they always cost more. At least here in the US they do. Back in Mexico they don't actually. They cost the same. They just have the meat. They just do half and half like that. But at least in the several places I've gone to, they always cost like a whole $1 more or something like that. Meh. I would rather like save that $1 and get another taco. The meat should be able to stand alone. I do agree. I think the chorizo adds so much flavor though. That's the thing. For Campechanos, like chorizo kind of saves it. Even if the like bistec or the suadero is not too good, like the chorizo kind of saves it. Lengua best food. Best taco in New York City. Oof. I like the ones I have near me. They're called Taco Express and they're like all the way up here in the Washington Heights area. They only work nighttime. They work like 7 to 1 a.m. like 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. ish, and every day, but they don't work during the day, so they're like a food truck. So yeah. So it's kind of iffy if you don't live in the area. You don't work or live in the area, kind of iffy to come all the way out here. Authentic tacos are so bomb, yeah. Lengua and white mushroom sauce. Oh, that's interesting. Green or red? Oh, green for sure. For me, green. Green is more flavorful. Red is good if you want to kick. I do red if I want to kick, like if I want it to be just spice, it's like spicy, like hot. If I want to feel the fire, go red. If I want to feel flavor, I go green. You fan of Colombian food? I mean, I definitely love like all kinds of food. So I don't think I could see myself disliking Colombian food. I haven't tried like legit Colombian food like in a long time actually. I think once had it at my friend's place who is Colombian. It was good, but I don't remember it too well now. It was like years ago. Haven't really found like a Colombian place here in New York either, or I just don't know of them. I probably just need to look it up. Just haven't had a chance to. Is it the end of stream? Yeah, pretty much. There's a shooting at taco place like 2 weeks ago. Damn. Okay, that's kind of scary. Anyway, it's for you, Avo. I'll send it out on your next sticker thing. Just put it aside somewhere. All right. I thought this was a subathon. No, it's not. Do you think this is a subathon? I also, wow, 5 tacos is $17.50. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. It was $3, which was okay, but now it's $17.50 because the price went up to $3.50 each. It's so expensive now. I actually feel guilty going to eat tacos now. So yeah, for 5 tacos. It's pretty insane. Well, no. Other New York places charge $4 to $5 per taco. Most places, actually, in New York City at least, charge between $4 and $5 per taco. So yeah. Yep. That's just the reality of food in New York City. It costs a lot. It's upcharged by a decent bit. If you're like in California or like in Texas or like in some other places, actually pretty much in a ton of different places, it's gonna be like between $2 and $3 normally per taco. Some places actually under $2. I mean, I remember I went to LA once and there's a place where the tacos were $1.50. It was really good and really cheap. But they were small, but they were pretty good. Like, you know, you can order 10 and that's not even that much. So, where do you get the plastics for your Viper? What? Oh, you mean this? Oh, this was done by Leonardo da Mouse. He's they're a mouse painting and customizing person. Yeah, Leonardo da Mouse. They're on Instagram, I think. Yeah. All right, well, folks, I'm probably gonna head out now. It was nice seeing you guys today and building. Let's go raid somebody. I'm not sure who's live. Oh, Mr. GRN is live. I also see Starfire Penguin, whom I actually don't know, but we could actually raid them because why not raid someone new? Seems fun. They're doing an Odin and some Sangha 65 modifications. Yeah, we can raid them. Why not? We've raided GRN before, so let's go raid someone new this time. Just to support some new folks in the scene too. I think it's always nice to kind of, you know, pass it forward. All right, friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Lightning raid. Oh, let's ask them the question that we were talking about just now. What is your favorite? Oh, actually, do you like tacos? Should be. Do you like tacos? And why is it the best food? All right. There's our raid message. Thank you everybody for coming by for the police build today. Next time, it might be either the tiramisu or a Kanki's Devastating Decal. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next stream sometime this week. And yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. Have a good week. For those of you who are in school, maybe you're on spring break. Enjoy your break. And yeah, but otherwise, when is next time? Some evening during the week. I have no schedule. I kind of go by however much I have time, whenever I can. Normally evenings though. All right, take it easy, and I'll see you later.